This video explains the common mistakes people often make after being hurt and how the insurance company exploits these mistakes to reduce paying your claim. I'm going to share with you how insurance companies love to attack your claim. I will also tell you about the things that weaken your claim, and we'll talk about the things the insurance company wants to discover about you before they'll make an offer to settle your case, or the reasons why they won't make an offer and force your case to trial. First, they love it when you don't call the police to the scene of an accident. They love it when you don't take an ambulance to the hospital, or when you don't go to the emergency room right away. They love any and all delays in seeking treatment for your injuries. The insurance company will say, "You can't be hurt too bad, you didn't seek treatment right away." They also love it when you give them a recorded statement about your accident. They will ask you questions in a nice way and then lock you into knowing or not knowing certain details about the accident and then use that information against you later. They will also ask you about your injuries, and if you don't say all of them right away, even ones that are not bothering you yet, then at the end of the case, they will say, "You never complained of that injury until after you saw a lawyer." They love it when people don't go to the doctors consistently and when there's gaps in treatment. They will suggest that you must not be hurt too bad since you didn't go to the doctors consistently. And they love it when you don't take photos of the damages. They love it when you forget to tell the doctor about any prior injuries. They make a big deal about you not giving an accurate medical history. Many of my clients used to think that pre-existing injuries would hurt their case, so they tended to downplay any prior injuries or conditions. But the opposite is true in Florida. Florida law says that if you have a pre-existing injury, you are probably entitled to more money, not less. Why? Well, it certainly is easier to re-injure you, and your re-injury is more likely to be permanent. So if you have prior injuries or medical conditions, make sure you tell all of your doctors. Oh, and yes, insurance companies love to scour the internet, sites like Facebook, MySpace, Twitter. This is a bonanza for insurance companies to dig up dirt and throw at you. If they can find information that you posted online that might suggest that you're not as hurt as you say you are, then they will attack your credibility with anything they find online about you, like photos of activities that appear embarrassing or contradictory to your complaints, such as dancing, drinking, or partying. It doesn't mean that someone is exaggerating or faking an injury, but it can be made to look that way when used by a skilled lawyer against you. The bottom line is this: if you've been hurt in an accident, there's a lot of information you need to protect yourself and your family. I hope you never need this information, and I hope you and your family never suffer a loss. However, I've found that by educating as many people as I can about what their rights are and where the traps are that lay in wait for them, that maybe I can help them avoid making costly mistakes. I thank you for watching my video, and if you have a question or would like more information, please do not hesitate to call me.